Anyway, continuing on to number 51, or the start of part 4, or whatever the hell part I want to know. Hey, if you guys want a real-time video featuring real-time me, here it is. Me dealing with my dog. It's so much fun. Anyway, 51, Zubat, or wow, that was fabulous. Swoobat I had to bring back simply because I feel like he was so much fun to play around with, and after I got rid of him, I was like, I feel like I got rid of a lot of characters to play around with. I got a plot for their elimination, and then I ran with it, and then I was like, "Ugh." You know what I mean? So he was one of the characters that I kind of felt bad eliminating simply because he was so much fun to play around with. So there will be more of him and his wife, as you've seen. So, I'm looking forward to bringing Swoobat to life again. Number 52 is Hitmonchan. I have to say, I recently, I think a couple days ago, did Hitmonchan's custom sprite for the season, and I love it. Like a lot of them, I was like, I did it, and I was like, okay, this is good, and I can work with this. But his sprite, honestly, is one of my favorites. It's so freaking amazing, and I love it so much. Like, I can't get over how amazing it is. Like, after I finished it, I was like, this is freaking awesome. I had debates about it, but once I fused everything and recolored everything, it just came out amazing. Hitmonchan's gonna have a lot of fun. He's gonna have a major plot around his wife, who's also in the season, who's actually coming up next. But Musharna's had some interesting difficulties over the years, and Hitmonchan's there to support her. Um, this is actually one of the first confirmations that I will confirm. He will get farther than her, simply because I think he needs it. It was funny because I always, even when I wasn't even thinking about coming back, I would always go back and watch my videos, simply like the ones that I have up, simply for, just to look back and like be happy. You know, I wasn't happy about how I left, but I was happy that I still inspired a bunch of people to try to make their own, and like I made a bunch of people happy, and people were excited to see my videos. I mean, that upon anything, guys, really meant the world to me that you guys were excited to see my videos, and that like all the good compliments you get going. Life is not easy, 100%. Anyone can tell you that. But to see your compliments, day after day, week after week when I put up videos, even years later when I would just be going back and looking at my best of videos or whatever, just to see the comments that you guys really did get involved with these characters that I brought to life meant the world to me. But I actually did see Vapor Terror's comment on Hitmonchan's best of. It's the second shout out to Vapor Terror, but hi again, Vapor. Um, he said that he was definitely one of the characters that deserved to win live. I do agree. Looking back, he was a really decent character. So I think, not saying again who's winning or who's not winning, but I plan on getting him pretty far, and he's gonna have a great plot, and I'm excited to play around with his character once again. So number 53 is his wife Musharna. They eventually did get back together. It was going to be shown, or get together. I mean, it was going to be shown on the live aftermath that obviously Musharna and Lapras and all them were on, but it never aired. So I don't feel like talking about the reason about all that didn't air because there's really no point to it, so I won't. But she will be back. She's gonna be a lot of the comedy this season. I'm just saying, not all of it, but a lot of it. It will be her. She's had some problems. Like I said, this is gonna be a very dark season. So Musharna's problems are gonna be funny yet dark at the same time. So I hope you enjoy it. And I had to pick this picture simply because those eyes are so freaking creepy. And her cousin's right. I made a custom where her eyes are open because it's scary as hell, and it always has been. Once they showed that in the anime, I was like, oh, that's not right, not right at all. Anyway, moving along. Number 54 is Zoroark. Now, Zoroark, I had a great plot for in season 4. I ended up scrapping it because she did go on one of the group eliminations. I think it was the quiz and answer, but obviously there'll be more of that when I do the video to explain who got what and blah blah blah. Zoroark had a great plot, so I'm going to recycle it this season, and it will be reused. It's a really fun plot, and it actually ties into now the one of the characters' backstories. So it all kind of comes together. So it's really fun. So I'm excited about what to do with Zoroark. Her and Samurai will have a little bit of problems this season. That's one of their plots. To kind of, like I said, I don't want it to all be sunshine and rainbows. I mean, that's not life. And even though it's fun to play around with that and, make videos about that, it's not really what happens. And that's why, again, it's going to be a more mature season. We're not going to be throwing out, I'm not going to be shooting glitter out of my butt. This season will be real, and I want you guys to realize that. I'm not saying it's all going to be completely drama and like, oh my god, this is so dramatic, what the hell. There's going to be comedy. You guys always know good comedy from me. I'm just saying it's not going to be as light and airy either. Anyway, moving along. Number 55 is none other than Samra. Samra is, I don't know. I labeled him the new guy, which I don't even get at this point why I labeled him that, but it just kind of stuck, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But Samara is a lot of fun. He's actually going to kind of, challenge the work in this season. And I want to flesh him and her out in general, just because they didn't really get much of their season. So it's like, what else is there about Samara besides he's married to Zaruk, they have a daughter, and his mom is Bella Lee? What else is there? And that's what I want to show you. Number 56 is Jello. I love Jello. I love Reuniclus. Originally, he was not in the cast, but when I was thinking of the teams, and like I said, not all the teams mean what they're meaning. I'll just spoil it for you guys right now. He's on the Smarts team, which I know makes no sense, which is the point. There being a Smarts team doesn't mean that they're all smart. The reason why Reuniclus is on the Smarts team. He's not smart, but that's the whole point of it. I love playing around with Reuniclus. It's so much fun. He's gonna have his B on the season this season, so he'll be very happy about that. Um, I made his braid the other day too, and I freaking love it. I had no idea what to do with it whatsoever. I'm serious. I was like literally racking my brain. I'm like, what the hell can I do with Reuniclus, which is different, which is new, which is going to make things different. And I figured it out. I was kind of started as a Mod Podge. I was like, maybe this works, and it did. So I fell in love with it. So that's exciting for him, and I'm definitely going to let him get probably farther than he did in live, so we'll see what happens. 57 is Probopass. Now, Probopass is one of the characters which never got crap. He was there. His only plot was dealing with his girlfriend, and he got eliminated in the group elimination. He didn't even have a major decent plot in frickin' live when they all made cameos in Stupid Cupid. So Probopass is going to get redemption. He's one of the characters that I brought into this season simply because I want him to have a personality, to be a person. And I'm excited to play around with it because I already have a lot of ideas for him and his wife. She is in it. She's later down the line, but Looky Looky is in it this season. I'll explain more what I'm going to do with her because I'm excited about her prospects too. But Probopass is definitely going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for his involvement in this season, so bring it on, right, guys? Number 58 is Dragonite. Dragonite also, I feel like she kind of got crap placements. I didn't know what to do with her, so I kind of just gave her the boot early on and made her call Lapani a slut, and that kind of just worked. But I do want Dragonite to have a plot and and actual reason to be in the season. It's not just because she had no, not because she just didn't have any development. I want it to be, she's going to be different. She's had some changes uh, during her years away from show business, and she's made some new friends, which I think you guys may be a little surprised, but she has. Um, she actually had to do with a lot of things in someone's placement in season 4, but I will reveal that later. Number 59 is Primeape. You guys already know he's coming up. I revealed it in Tanger's placement, but Primeape will be another main source of my comedy this season, and you'll see why when you see his pre-story, which I want to get up this week, but we'll see what happens. I have to have time to record. I may have time to record today, so you may get like 3 videos today, possibly 4. I'm not promising anything. I'm saying maybe, because I am going to promise things. I love you guys, but I know when I don't say I'm not promising or I don't know this is actually going to happen today, you guys assume things because of how much I posted, back in the day. So, I mean, I have a lot of things going on. Today I'm just kind of free, so that's probably why I have a lot of time. But anyway, Primeape will come back. He's not really going to be a villain this season. He's going to be an asshole, but that's usually what he is. He's going to be more comedy and maybe something else. We'll see. I have it planned out, so you never know with me. Number 60 is Gardevoir, which I'm so excited about because even looking back to where I placed her in season 4, I was mad at myself. I was like, why? Because I get so excited for Gardevoir. I love her character, and I love how it's developed from just not being so freaking super jealous about Medicham and Tangrowth anymore. I mean, her and Tangrowth are quote-unquote friends. I mean, they've never really liked each other. I mean, obviously, since season 2, that was obvious, but I think that's different. I want it to be different, and I want things to be different. So I'm excited to play with Gardevoir's character again. Um, I haven't had a huge amount of decisions with her character yet. She will not be cannon fodder. Um, and she actually has become a fashion designer, which I'm really excited to play around with. I may actually make her more than one outfit, but we'll see. I don't know. Depends what I want to do. Um, a lot of people are more better at, well, that sounded so intelligent, are a lot better at spriting than me. I want to make her different hairstyles and everything, but we'll see what happens. So I don't know. Anyway, that'll be the end of this part. Again, I don't know which part I think this is part 4. Don't remember. Whatever. I'll probably record one more part, and then at the end of that part, whether these are actually different parts, they probably are because I talk too much. At the end of the last part, I'll tell you guys what I want you to do with this video. Okay? All right.